By 2026, experts estimate that the total global contextual advertising spend will reach $335.1 billion per year. But why are so many people investing in contextual advertising? What even is this kind of advertising, and how does it differ from other types like behavioural advertising? Today, we will dive into everything you need to know about contextual display ads. This will include how they work, why they are important, and the best ways to use them. What's good, guys? It's Ben here from Neighbourhood, where we help businesses find, sell to, and keep their people. Contextual advertising is a type of online advertising that involves placing specific ads on a web page that's relevant to its content. For example, if you're visiting the style sections of the New York Times website, you're probably going to find ads for clothing, shoes, or accessory brands. Contextual advertising takes place with the help of contextual targeting on an ad network such as Google Ads. It allows you to target specific audience segments based on parameters like keywords and website topics, while providing ad content that's optimized for every segment. Before we delve deeper into contextual advertising, we must get on the same page about what it actually is. While contextual and behavioural advertising are often confused, they are definitely not the same. Contextual advertising is based on the audience's environment and the page where the ad is displayed. It utilises contextual targeting of specific websites and keywords to present ads to a group of consumers whose interests make them more likely to be receptive. Behavioural advertising, on the other hand, is based on the audience's behaviour and the actions a user takes before reaching a web page. This includes activity on social media, links clicked, and articles read. Through behavioural targeting, ads can be displayed to individual consumers who are likely to be interested. To put it simply, contextual advertising has to do with the content of the web page, and behavioural advertising has to do with the past internet behaviours. The contextual advertising market is growing rapidly for a wide range of reasons. For today's video, we will explore just a few of the key benefits that brands are experiencing by using contextual display ads. Many brands find that contextual targeting is easier and more cost-effective than other options. One reason is that other options like behavioural advertising require a ton of data. To collect and analyze this information, you're going to need to invest your money into expensive software and your time into sorting through that data. Because contextual advertising is less personal than behavioural advertising, it's often less expensive. Contextual targeting also allows you to reach a potentially more receptive and relevant audience than other forms, which can lead to a great return on investment. The average person sees thousands of ads daily, often without even realizing it. Many people say that they don't even notice ads anymore because they've become so good at tuning them out. Ad fatigue is real, and internet users are particularly wary of highly targeted behavioural ads. The good thing about contextual advertising is it can help you combat ad fatigue by providing highly relevant content without being so personalized that customers start to feel watched. As contextual targeting focuses on the content of the web page, you can assume that people visiting the page are at least somewhat interested in what you're selling. By presenting people with the right content at the right time, you increase the likelihood of your ad being clicked and the chance of a conversion. Since the implementation of GDPR, brands now require visitors to consent to use cookies for data collection. This regulation has significantly hindered brands' reliance on behavioural advertising. Contextual targeting is less personal and not bound to the same user privacy regulations as behavioural advertising. So it's safer for advertisers to use this strategy without worrying about getting in trouble for using customer information incorrectly. Behavioural advertisers don't just have to worry about protecting themselves from a legal standpoint. They must also consider their reputation. It's not uncommon for a brand's advertisements to appear in dubious environments, such as on web pages for adult or extremist content, because of the user's previous online behaviours. This issue can be particularly troubling if you don't want your brand associated with this questionable internet content. When you rely on contextual display ads, you get more control over where your ads show up. These days, lots of people find highly personalised ads based on their online activity to be creepy. They don't like the idea of being followed online, and they may be turned off by ads that show the advertisers know way too much about them. Contextual advertisements make more sense to the consumer. Consumers understand why they might get an ad for an accounting software when reading a business or financial blog. So now you know some of the main benefits of contextual display ads, but what about putting them into practice? Don't worry, I've got you covered for this too. Here are 8 tips for running a successful contextual ad campaign. Number 1, divide your ad campaigns. Resist the urge to put all of your advertising eggs in one basket. Instead, create separate ad groups for each different audience segment. When you avoid using the same ad groups across the board, you can still reach a wide audience, but with much more targeted content. Second, analyze your target audience. The more you know about your target audience, the easier it is to get your contextual display ads in front of them. Research your target audience's internet habits thoroughly. Doing so is going to allow you to run your ads on the right pages and put them up at the correct time. This can be achieved by analyzing data that you have already collected, or by conducting surveys on existing and potential customers. Third, you're going to need to conduct some competitor research. In addition to learning about your audience, it's also helpful to know about your competitors. Check out their ads and where they appear to brainstorm ways to improve yours. Do you need to use different keywords? Can you update the design to make it more eye-catching? Could you make your ad copy more engaging than the competition? It's going to be hard to know if you haven't seen what's working for everyone else. Next up at number 4, group your keywords effectively. The long tail keyword approach, or using longer phrases rather than single word queries, is often more effective. Broader keywords can have less competition than short tail keywords and allow you to target more specific inquiries. You should also group keywords that aren't frequently used together to catch neglected segments of your target market and increase your brand exposure. You should also utilize relevant keywords that you've noticed your competitors haven't used to help you stand out from the crowd. Tip number 5, you're going to want to use a cost per mil approach if you're targeting brand awareness. The CPM advertising technique involves paying for every 1,000 impressions of an ad on a particular network. Cost per mil is often more effective, so it's great if you're just starting out with ads or you have a tight budget. It's great for building brand awareness because it puts your ad in front of more sets of eyes. Moving on to number 6, write attention-grabbing messages. As consumers are bombarded with information every time they go online, you need to make sure that your content stands out. Ensure that all of your ad copy is captivating and clearly communicates both your unique selling points and your brand identity. Additionally, you should always include calls to action that clearly tell people precisely what you want them to do. You want to encourage viewers to stop scrolling and click on the ad to check out your products. Number 7, use retargeting. Contextual ads aren't just for promoting to new customers. You can also use retargeting to remind people who visited your site to complete a purchase or to show previous customers other products and services that they might be interested in. This technique definitely blurs the line between contextual and behavioral advertising, but by only displaying remarketing ads on relevant websites, they appear more organic. This approach helps to entice people back to your site and encourages them to purchase more. Lucky last at number 8. Track your ad performance carefully. Once your campaign's up and running, you're gonna need to pay careful attention to their performance. Unfortunately, ads are never a set and forget process. They're always gonna require you to monitor their performance and take action based on what works and what doesn't. Note which ads get the most clicks and produce the most conversions. Then use this information to make better and more productive advertising choices in the future. Contextual advertising is a great way to reduce advertising costs while expanding your brand's reach. It's also going to help you combat ad fatigue and achieve the best outcomes for your campaigns. Using contextual targeting, you can still reach a relevant audience with the right content, but without any of the creepiness or legal limitations associated with behavioral advertising. If you still think you need some extra help getting started with contextual advertising, please don't hesitate to reach out. There is a link down in the description. And if you have enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you can stay up to date with all of our new content. Plus, if you want to read more about paid ads or contextual advertising, we have a whole range of blogs on our website at the link in the description. That's it from me, guys. Happy marketing.